third video in a row. I'm starting to run out of openings. Anyway, what's going on? My name is B-Ball Direct. I do videos. Anyway, so the Nuggets are the next team up. They made two small trades today. Or I wouldn't say small. Aaron Gordon and JaVale McGee are two big men, so I guess they made two big trades. So JaVale McGee got traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they got traded for Isaiah Hartenstein and two future protected second-round picks. And then Aaron Gordon got traded for Gary Clark and RJ Hampton, and then a couple of picks. They were first rounds, I'm pretty sure. So the Magic get a backup that they really... Or no, not the Magic. The Magic, they got... I already talked about them. But the Nuggets got a backup big that they needed after Plumlee left. And then they have another guy who can most likely replace the defense that Jeremy Grant had when he left. They have a lot of bigs now. They just have a lot of power forwards. If Aaron Gordon can play a little bit of small ball 5, that'd be really good for them because that's really what they need right now. But especially when Nikola Jokic is off the floor, they need Aaron Gordon to be out there and kind of be a small ball 5. Because they also have Paul Millsap and JaMychal Green, that's his name. JaMychal Green, and then they have JaVale and Aaron Gordon, obviously. But yeah, I think they're trying to stack up now. I don't know who's going to play the shooting guard position now. I don't know who has been playing the shooting guard position, but he's out now. So I think the starting lineup, it could be Jamal Murray, Will Barton is probably going to be it, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and then Nikola Jokic. I'm kind of putting the Nuggets in with the Heat. So the Heat traded Victor Oladipo for Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk, and a 2022 pick swap. And they also, or the Heat traded the Rockets traded Victor Oladipo, and then the Kings traded Nemanja Bjelica for Mo Harkless and Chris Silva. Kelly Olynyk has not been hitting his threes recently, and that's really all he can do out there. Avery Bradley has been very injured. He was supposed to go out there. He's supposed to play good defense against people, but he has been kind of injured. And then Mo Harkless, defense, not really doing that. Chris Silva is a big guy that they I guess they really don't. They have a lot of big guys now. Not a lot of big guys, but they could use a big body guy like Chris. But they get Nemanja Bjelica, who hasn't really, his scoring has gone down this year, but his shooting is still very good. That's what they need from them. They replace Kelly for Nemanja Bjelica, and then they just get that shooting back. So the Heat, they could have a starting lineup of Goran Dragic, Victor Oladipo if he's healthy, Jimmy Butler, or Duncan Robinson, and bring him off the bench. If they bring Duncan off the bench, they would probably have Nemanja Bjelica playing power forward, or if Duncan is starting, they have Jimmy Butler. And then Bam Adebayo as your center. The Heat have a lot of guys on that roster. I kind of just realized they have a lot of people who do play. And they traded 4 guys for 2, and they still have a loaded roster. Not a loaded roster, but they have a lot of players. Off the bench, they have Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, Trevor Ariza, Andre Iguodala, Precious Achiuwa, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, who they have been playing, and Max Strus and Gabe Vincent has been playing a little bit, and they've been hitting their threes when they are being told to. Trevor Ariza just got traded to them for Myers Leonard, who he's not going to be part of the rotation. That is what I don't remember who said it. He was the GM or the head coach, but someone said he's not part of the rotation. Then they have KZ Akapala and Udonis Haslem as like their third stringers as well. So a lot of guys. I'm just kind of going to assume that Victor Oladipo isn't going to play for the first 4 games or so, because he's just kind of injured all the time. So, but I spent a lot of time on the Heat, but the Nuggets, I don't know, I don't know, they just really didn't do much. They got JaVale. I don't really even know who's on that team, to be honest. Don't even know Fukando Campazzo. I know he is out there. He's been getting fancy passes. So congratulations. But the Heat, does that make them title contenders now? I I don't want to count them out because I didn't think they were title contenders last season when they made the finals. But they pushed the Rockets to 6 games, and they retooled their roster. I was okay. I'm gonna make a video about this, about all of the stuff the Raptors did, but I was thinking that because the Heat lost on Jay Crowder, they could have used a guy like him. They really have missed him. They don't have that like 4 spot anymore. They've had to play Kelly Olynyk, and he's not hitting his threes, and he doesn't play the same defense as Jay Crowder did. But I was thinking that if they traded for Kyle Lowry, I don't know how I forgot his name, but if they traded for Kyle Lowry, then I mean, it's the guard version of Jay Crowder. A very intense guy, vocal leader, of like a veteran. He's gonna hit his three. He's gonna play defense. He's gonna be a scrappy guy out there. He was doing charges in the All-Star game last season, so you know he's gonna be out there hustling. But the Raptors ended up not doing the trade, but Goran Dragic hasn't been very as good. Kendrick Nunn has taken a big dip from his All-NBA second team status, or first team. I think it was first team because, yeah, he was third in Rookie of the Year voting. So he was probably first team, and then Tyler was second team. Duncan Robinson's shots haven't been falling as good, but he's still a tall guy. He was getting a mid-range shot, and he's still, well, he's in his prime. So I think it's only his like second season or third season in the league, really. So I mean, he still has time to grow. He still has time to mature his game and get that NBA like lifestyle, because he's really still a young guy in years played, but he is 26. Then Trevor Ariza and Andre Iguodala, 2 veterans off the bench, are going to play some defense. Trevor Ariza is hopefully going to hit some threes for you. Versus Achua has been pretty good. They need to have like an all rookie third team, because I was looking on the draft and I was saying, or not saying, but I was thinking that like, because Teo Maledon has been doing really good, and Moses Brown has been killing it. Poku, I don't know how I forgot Poku, but he's been killing it as well. So they really need like all rookie third and fourth team, so you can really get those guys who have really been doing good. So that's really all I have to say. Nuggets, they get a good defender, hopefully, if he can just do his stuff. And the Heat get a defender who's normally injured and a big guy who can actually hit his threes. So that's it for me. Peace out.